Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. We're gonna continue on the scene we were working yesterday. So, yeah, so that's there. And also, I was just going to show you a little bit of fun thing I found yesterday. So, if you give me a second, I will show you a lot of tabs. Basically, I have. So what I was doing, I was trying to make my, if you give me a second, I will show you what I have. Okay. Yeah, so I have a photogrammetry setup. Basically, I'm scanning leaves, a bunch of them. So I'll show you here. So this is a photo box, basically, which you might have seen in the studios. People put it in the camera to get a light in there. Let me see if I can get full camera. Yep. Yeah, so this is the basically a photo box, right? So this is some from this side. I don't know how much it was, and it have this holder, and basically this is a holder which I borrowed from my friend. You screw the camera in here, and then this is screwed to it, so it became one. And then I have two USB connectors, which I basically put in the power bank. I have two USB put in the power bank, and then it power up these USBs. And these USBs are basically have a bunch of LEDs. Basically, you can see it's how here. So it's, yeah, there are like 8 here and the 2 up there, right? So it was like it was chromatic in the center, but I made it black, matte black. It's not fully matte. You can see the reflection. It's like it was chromatic in the center, but it is what I have made. Wait, let me just give me a second. So yeah, so this is basically all the LEDs. So how the photogrammetry studio works, you turn on one light at a time and click the photos, and then you process it. I can show you next time when it is there. And then there is like each light have a switch which I turn on and click photos, turn on, click a photo on my camera, and just, I put the leaf on the base and just put this on top. So this is what I use to scan the things, and this all will make sense in a minute now. Okay. Hello Vishal, hello. So I was planning to automate this process where light automatically turn on and automatically click the picture. So I was looking at a bunch of stuff online, and I'm very much looking into stuff online. So I found out this. There are more. There is Arduino, there is other chipsets, there is Raspberry Pis, and there are a bunch of stuff. So this is the Seed Studio, which have like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and you can connect to your phone also using the USB-C. So I'm testing both, like if I should use my camera or should I use my phone. So both are fine. You can convert using these, both of them. So while doing that, I found out something cool. So if you bear with me a minute. So here is a website. It's by wonderfully by Autodesk, which I don't like, basically, I would say. Okay. And basically there are like these bunch of circuits and everything is here. You see. Okay, you can search. Basically, I was searching camera, LED. I don't know how everything works, but basically there are so many different circuits and everything are there. There was some one particular I liked. So if I just get it from my other side, I'll get it. So even when we open this one, it will open up like this. Okay. So if I reload this, so it show up like this. This is the image of the circuit. I have logged in, so it's a free account. You can create also, and you can simulate. So when you simulate it, open up this, and it open up this interactable like substance designer for electronics. And when you simulate, it basically run, and you see something is happening. So you I have already opened it. So if you give me a second, I already have it open. So here is the circuit opened in here. Okay, so you have Arduino, whatever it is called, or Arduino only. Okay, so it have its name, what you can give, and there are a bunch of connectors. I still don't know what this one, and I'm still learning how this is called breadboard basically. And there's positive and negative power, and then these all are connected to one, I believe. So whatever you connect in this, they are like getting power from the same pin. That's how it works, I believe. So yeah, so that's basically I've seen, and there are like bunch of input output I still need to understand. But what I really love about this is like this is basically a simulator for this thing. So you can just simply start the simulation and then it start working. Okay, and you see something is happening in here. It's showcasing. So it is basically a code, right? So it's Arduino, like this is the one, and the blocks, and you can go block plus text. Blocks are basically for kid. It's like, okay, this pin, pick this random and do this, like stuff like that. And I think if we block plus text, if there is a code, like see, it's clearly saying, okay, analog write 6 random this one, wait for this time, delay 1 second, I think maybe, and then do this and do this, do this, do this, stuff like that. So it's like basically C++ code and basic programming, and it's like pre-testing what we are building. So what I'm going to do is going to test this with Arduino only, with this chip, and I can take help of ChatGPT. I have already generated a bunch of code using that, so I'm going to test it out and see how that works. So it will be so much fun before even things happen basically. So it's like before I buy the electronics, I can test out if my idea works or not. So basically I will make some electronic I will put. You can pick electronics from here and you can put it in here, like this is a vibrator motor, DC motor. Maybe we need something to click is just a capacitor. I checked someone made it using 2 capacitors. Basically these capacitors, then they touch, they basically click the photo. So we can basically replicate that using this. So we say, okay, do this and do that. So it's like from first command, like there are like I think these different commands are there. I don't know how these different works. Maybe they are like to send different commands, and with capacitor we can control more. But I need to at least minimum I need 8 images, 8 LEDs to turn on, and then click, and then there is base LED, and then there is top LED. So at least 10 I need to click photos from there. And yeah, so this like turn on LEDs, click the photo, turn on LED, click the photo, turn on the base LED, click the photo. It's like simple command. So I will create a circle of LEDs like that. Simply I've seen this in here as well, that someone have made a circle of LED like this is basically like this. So you can go here and you can see, simulate. So I'll play something like that, and when we play it, let's see what happens. So it's just a random Christmas lights basically, but what we want is more control. So we'll see how, and you can also change the speed with the rotor. And there are like 2 type of rotor. This rotor have module. Basically it is amount of electricity or amount of frequency passing through. But what I want is initially I thought like there will be like continuously rotating rotor. There is one which transfer the values to basically to, if it as it will keep adding 1 number of the name of LED will keep changing. So imagine we have 10 LEDs. So if we keep adding 1, the number will keep changing and keep minusing, basically that, something like that. Yeah, that is also one option. So I thought like, why if we are making that with the rotor, why not automate the rotor also? So I believe we can, if we are already introducing some chip in there. So this is also like really cheap, like it's like 500 600 rupees, and you can get in less also. There are like more chips which are like much more cheaper also in there. So it's much more fun, you see. So there are so many board like the 300 200, like much more simpler on, yeah. So based on your stuff you can basically pick. So I thought like this is what I'm going to develop for my automated scanning setup. So basically I put it on top with my camera, click the button and just do all the things. Then I replace the leaves, and it takes a lot of time to replacing clicking button, clicking button, and you're gonna save a lot of time. And at least even if I'm doing a simple test, it will be fun. Okay, so yeah, so that's something new I found out. So yeah, so that's how I keep myself busy with a lot of stuff. There is this new stuff I need to learn, and new stuff I need to make, and I found out some people at Blender conference knew this stuff, and unfortunately I did not meet them. So this is something new basically. Yeah. I was trying out yesterday, so which is fun. If you guys have any question, if you're trying something new related to that, let me know. I will surely be able to help you. If you're doing normal photogrammetry, there is a scanning reality scan, which is there, is free. You can use it, or you can click photos and you can process it in your computer. That is also there. So if you want to learn, I'm building a library for scanning, so you can help me. That is there. Okay, I will teach you the ways, and you, if you want to learn all this stuff. Okay, let's get back to our scene. Okay, so this is where we were last time, and now we lost our water, which is sad. I don't know why it is not there. It should be. Let me see if it's because of the spline. I'm just going to put it up. Yep. Go water, go. Yes. So I think it's because of the deformation, a lot of deformation because of the shallow water. We can fix it. It do look odd, but you see the water is there. We can see how much we can, you know, interact with that. This is simulation, water body river, and here we have curl noise. Should I just reset it? I will reset for now, just to get, much cleaner. We'll see how. And then what do we have? Okay, curl amount 0.05. This is what is happening, which I'm not liking. This thing. Yeah, this whatever this is becoming here. Edge offset, maybe it is because of this. Places. And this is what my problem is. Is there, but where is fall off? Nice. This angle, and what if we nice. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know, but this is coming from. So maybe we'll see later on. But overall, it's there. Like we have foam, we have building up there, and I think we can check. Yeah, this we intentionally did, and it's creating this. This weird shape, which is fine to some extent. Let's move it. It's not moving. It's okay anyway. Look at this. Let's say something is wrong basically. And that is also gone. Like there was a shading basically underneath it. What? There are particles. Nice. There's something like shading also, like you see underwater. It used to change that also. It's not doing it. So basically, we need to play with the setting more to change it. This looks ugly, especially here. Maybe it's because of the curl on it. And where is? And see, it's not helping. And Let me see if I can do something in the landscape. Nothing. It's caused by the river itself. This sharpness here. Okay, good. So at least our water is back. And we are getting this nice liquidish stuff. And let's bring our forest back. We have our wall, so we'll make that, and let me quickly have a look into PCG wall tutorial on the net. Because I want to deform it also. It's not just simply.
Hey,
Just a second. If you guys have any question, you can ask me. Vishal, if you're still here, if you have any question, let me know. So let me. So I will maybe share it with you guys also while I'm watching it. Okay. So I searched wait. Where is it? Here. So I searched PCG spline wall. So I found this one seems because it's deforming it also. This seems better. So this is putting on top of the spline. It's like what was it? Clickbait or what? This is not. Where's the. I don't know why they are creating the blueprint also with it. That's something weird. Because blueprint also can do that. Then why creating a PCG with it? I thought like PCG is a fully independent system which we can use. So yeah, that's weird. Let's try this window browser. Let me get my, and then we had go to church. We have in environment, we have a procedural environment, and let's make another folder here, and we call it fence, or wait, I'll call it stone wall. And let's create a PCG if we have it on PCG graph. And do we have, like, what did they pick? Is it an actor? I did not ask anything. And when we created it, ask it, create a from a template. Okay. So we can say sample spline, and we call it PCG stone wall 1A. Cool. And that's perfectly fine. Get a spline. Can we make a spline in here with this? It say do the spline sampler. So what if I drag and drop this one into the, so if I say save all, let me save as my scene also, so it will be much better. Super slow. Let me close. Do we have anything open? Nothing actually. Wait, what if I drag and drop this one? Give us a box. What else we have? Nothing. That's it. Also don't know what this. So we can move this to, this is weird because like it should give us a spline. I don't want to create spline, and in the PCG we have an spline. Okay, wait, I will test this out. Can we create any parameters on this? There's the graph parameters, and we add a parameter. This is how to define this. This is object types, and let me search spline if we have. Draw spline, Googe, and a new spline. Color is okay, we keep it. Stone wall spline, and let's say get parameter here. Can we connect this? Nope. Can we connect this? Nope. And how to connect this? Do we have any new parameter? Set spline point, expecting this draw spline is good, and then because I remember I used this, and then I used to drag to this actor, but actor we haven't created yet. I'm going to create it with this. Resample. Incompatible. Yes. By class. Let's see. Let's see this one. Nope. There used to be like if underneath we can get add spline. Here is a wall spline. If it let me just edit it. Now it's here. So we have a spline, so which we can put here. Just make sure to make it work. It takes time. That's why it takes time usually in the learn, because I haven't tested PCG fully yet, but it seems fun. That's what we are doing. I'm going to make a spline around this compound, and we just gonna make a full wall around it to get a square basically. We can move the church also afterwards. Totally fine. Okay, we got this one. I'll try to make this small alteration. Let's move this further. Good. Okay. Yep. So this is measure the spline, and we can see if we can get it in PCG. Okay, so it's here. We have created. It should take all the children's. And we sample and we say my spawner, and we put, is there any automatic way to connect these? Cube is there already. By distance and distance increment, let's say 50 and see, or 200 is fine too. Now what? Do we see anything? Not see anything. Okay, I'll try. I'll say in get spline data, I'll search spline. I just saw somewhere spline. The get spline data. I don't know. It should be easier than this one. Okay, let me search quickly. Hello R3D Devil Art. Damn, cool name, man. Cool name. What's up? How are you? Where is our okay, so here is our okay, so this is using the tag, so maybe we can do it using simply get spline data, all world actor class, and we search spline, if that works, or by tag, and we search stone wall. And here inside this spline we add tags. Say does it get it? Or we create another one, which is And the D is the debug for it is not showing up, so we can say search tag. We have added it. Okay, let's try creating it. So even if we are able to get this, what did the guy did anything extra? Nothing. There's nothing node connected. It's just spline data and just put into sampler. So let's clean this up. Delete this, and we have spline, stone wall, select multiple if we need it, and we save it. And to debug this one, it should show up basically by now, which it is not. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we go to modeling. As we learned something, we create spline. We created last time also. So what I'm gonna do quickly. What? What just happened? I don't want this. What has happened? Draw spline. Okay, now we have spline actor. Let's move it to procedurals. And something is coming up in there. And let's where is it? Here, let's just say it is. I wish I could show this, but there's visibility. We don't have anything. How can I just hide, not use this basically? Okay, so we have something on our spline. Something is showing up, at least some boxes. Okay, and now we can simply come back to our it's working, at least it's showing up. And in this static mesh, is this the mesh address? Static mesh, and where is our content browser? Content browser here. So in our church, I remember we have this wall for it. Nice, look at that. So it's do putting in the Why it's showing the boxes? And what if I put the larger wall? It's working. See, but it's not, mesh spawner. So this is okay because we can now change the number of how many points we want where, and if we want to and why it is not working after this point is a mystery. It's not working after this point. Why? I don't understand. Is it because of angle? Nope. Or is it below? Not even working at all now. Yeah, we had this problem before also in the river as well. This point is here, right? Let's try if that is true. See, the point is here, its origin, and then after this it's populating this. Let's see the whole wall is here. Okay, and what if I extend it? It's not going beyond that. Isn't that fascinating? Bug. Okay, so let me try out something in here, and why it is like that is really a mystery. I select all of them and I move it. If I move it, why it is only, okay, it's not because of that. Let me undo it. It's because of the bounding box of PCG, because of stupid this. We need to, where is unbound? Where is there any unbound? Activated is there. There is how to make it unbounded. Okay, just covering it up like because I don't want to, but still. Now if I select, which one is it? See, it's super weird how this stupid thing is working. and it's taking everything in the center where it should take origin of it. Maybe there is a setting for that. Now we just need to find out how we can deform the geometry based on this, because yeah, I don't like it being stiff. Okay, and the last point is yeah, stone wall is here, and let's check how we can deform it. And let's see if someone have a message. Where's my chat? Okay, what? We had a message now. Just really cool name is gone. What? Did he just unsubscribe, subscribe? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so if you're watching, say hello. I love hearing from you who all watching. So at least I feel I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so this is here, and I know how big this wall. This is a big wall. So first I'm gonna do is increase the distance and see if that fits. Like 600 is fine. Right. So 600 almost, right? So it's touching, and it's enough space also. Let's move it back in the middle, and we put a stone, maybe a stone path in the middle. Nice, like path leading to the church. Oh no, not the not the landscape. Yes. So this is good, and let me search how we can deform. Not fluff, graph. This is spline mesh, not this much. Actually, but it's using something else. This is not, because in blueprint you can easily deform them. This is something like that, like it deform the mesh based on the PCG. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, this is something like that. Yeah, just note this. Creating blueprint. Is it different node? Mesh spanners. Spline mesh. Okay, this should work directly then. Let's see. How can I disconnect it here? Nice. So debug this one, okay, and I will put the same wall spline mesh here. Happens. I'll delete this one for now. And do we have a deforming mesh? Nice. And which is good. Perfect. And in the parameter, do we have anything? How did they do it? In there, it's working perfectly. Like how That's crazy. That's just cool. I love it. Love it. So at least it's possible. So it's like a lot of things. I'm going to just let it be for now. Okay. So let's try doing resampling. Where is our wall? Yeah, here. So what they did, and then we get point, and then we can simply point to spline, make spline. Make spline. Is it there? What did you do? There's something, no? They basically create spline. And then these points can give you a spline. Okay. And this is going to use as point basically. Right? So much better. See? And in the resampler we can 550. Does it work? Nope. And yeah, at least. And we can also try no, it will not work. We need to transform the mesh which is inside here. We can not. Let's see if we have any setting. I don't think there is a transform, but we have to do it that way only. It's basically taking from the start and end, and we have to make it fully tileable, but it's better than before. You see, and we can just turn off the debugging. We have it here. Delete this one. I wish I could use that one. Would have been nice. See, now we have a wall. Simply. And I think we can make the path also using the similar way, but we need to do that same the parameter guys that guy have did. And I think if we have those bounds from it, we can do the transform points also, right? It's now in the center, and we can sample surface basically, so we can project the points on top of it also in there, which is good. Yeah, so this is good in there. We fix water, we added the wall. Where is our here? So this is our main thing. Even if this is ugly, I would say, and if I want to, I think we can do one thing, the tessellations or tessellation of the terrain. So I can show you in here landscape. Just give me a second. Manage splines, select all and remove it. Okay. And if I go to wireframe, yeah, you see the terrain have this tessellation. If I go back, you see it goes back into larger chunk, and I believe we can at the closer up it don't show up more. So we can test out the nanite terrain in there. Let's see if everything is terrain. Anyway, look at that particle. So I'll go to viewport mode, and then I can say nanite, not this one. Wait. Nanite triangles. See, everything is there but not the terrain. And look at this big chunky stuff, and these tiny ones also there. It is okay, but not the terrain. So we can try the terrain tessellations. Okay, next, as we are on this already. Okay, so this one I will try. This is good tutorial base for this. I would say uh, let's try nanite terrain QE5, and we talked about it yesterday, and we were tessellation displacement for the landscape 5.6 also. And yeah, this is a good channel. You can code like me. It's a good one. You can watch this channel. World position offset displacement. Hmm. I think it's in the downward, the displacement. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. It's just a add. I think this is the one. Where is the? Yeah. And there was Nana train is this. On this one. It's like false, like the screenshot. And this is a good one. Nanite tessellation. You should watch it. It explain a lot of. Why is giving me short? I should ban shorts from it. It says like under in 10 minutes, and then it show me a short. What the ugliness! And it's nice. If I said videos and the shorts are separate, then I should get videos here, not shorts. It just make me people hate more. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, this is. So the tessellation we can increase in UE4 also, like the normal terrain also. This was also like clickbait. I thought like it's real time, like car walking on the terrain and it's squishing. But I don't want to dislike it. But people clickbaiting. I just saw a video. Where is it? This is totally like that other guy. He make this thumbnails like this. So I don't want to watch this guy. The other guy make it. Ask NK or the other guy, I believe. What's new in the thing? So it's good. Hmm. Then we can do that. Where is and this guy is good. This is a good guy. We saw the water material from water tutorial. Okay, it's something like that. What code like me have shown. So let's test it out. We are using a different shader right now, which is not really, I think, is not made for that. So because there is nothing in displacement also. So I'm not sure if there is, but look at that, and we can actually put there is roughness and there is layer, and then we can, if we have this color, this mask, and if we can open the mask, add mask to the mask texture to the material, what it is, like RGBA, what it is. Because we saw yesterday it could be height, but it is mask T2D. Let's open the function and we see how it is. So mask is this one, and where it is going. Do we have anything? Displacement is nothing going on. Ambient occlusion is coming from here to append. Yeah, blue. So I think it will be append is here. What? It's so super weird setup. And where the what position offset, and this is the spline going R of this. So yeah, so this is height technically. So we can try one thing is this world position offset we can take and we try putting it into displacement, because in the back end everything is, because using this material builder, so when the mask is going, it's automatically giving us something. So then we can use this displacement here to put into displacement. Just a moment, just wait. Oh, in here, if it works, it works. So displacement, enable tessellation. Okay, if we break it, we break it. I don't care. And let's see, nanite. Use with nanite. Is it a magnitude? I will reduce it one already, and should be that should be it. And tessellation is there. And now in here also we say enable nanite. Now it's a pull data. In the tutorial it was fast, no? Okay, let me get back and see if someone is in the chat, and the chat is here. Okay, let me message. Okay, so I shared a link where you can find all the things we have. So for it's the 101, other things. I think it's gonna take time, and my computer is crying right now. Yep, that is there. It's gonna take some time. So we'll see how the Unite thing is work. Anyway, we're not happy with the detail, so maybe we should make the texture all by ourselves. Use Quixel and mix and blend with the stuff in there to get proper. And I have multi-stream on, and it's not working at all. Okay, wonderful, we are getting something. Okay, here it's still doing something. It's hang right now. Yeah, now I think cool. Look at that. And it's way below. The tessellation is also not that much. So now we can bring it to view. Look at that. Look at the water. Maybe water does not work in the terrain, maybe. Okay, so what we're gonna do is come to material. Oh, this one. And center, let's see if there's, but it's like why it is pushing it down. Height maps supposed to be better. If they are not made properly, this cause problem. Nope. There is something, I think. Terrain is there only, but it's just doing some stuff on the back end, so maybe I should wait. Not should hurry. Okay, it's a mesh. Maybe that is mesh also. Maybe it's not even terrain. This is the mesh. The terrain is basically gone invisible right now. So yeah, this is wait. Let's just wait for it to do all the shaders here and the bottom, and then look at it. Oh, where is my? Where is my terrain? What? It's not even there. Terrain is gone. It's there because the grass and everything is there, but and it's gone. With Nano, it's not working. Look at that. That is fine, but why not work with Nanite? Let's just do it once more. Then I think it will be fine. Let's look at the chat. No one knew. That's cool. There's something wrong. Terrain is here, but it's not rendering. maybe let me try file, save as, I'll save it as restart Unreal, and then we'll see if that works. If it not, we'll undo the changes manually. Save, it's taking time. We can test this. Okay. A bit slow, but it will work. It's making my system lag also. That's the weird thing. And while it's doing, let's do, let me check performance and how GPU is using a lot. Memory is also is there, so I can close some stuff actually. I don't know why it's taking so long to just to save. Maybe it does not like Ninite. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna launch Epic Launcher, and I'm gonna launch our 5.7 and play with new foliage. While it's taking time. It's not saving. Let me open up the newer. Okay, cool. Okay, here we have 5.7, which we saved already. Yes, here as spin. I think the engine data it is there. So if I again try to do this, okay, so I think you need to go to plugins and search Foliage or vegetation. Okay, procedural vegetation editor. You have to turn this on. Okay, and when you will be here, you go to procedural, where is foliage, and procedural vegetation. Yeah, and when you do this, and you will get some of there. We did this, and let's try beach, and we say create, and we can go to procedural vegetation editor. Foliage could have been nice because maybe it confused with other stuff. That's why. Beach 1A, and we do this, and when you open it, and we get this. Okay, so we have basically 4 different beach 3, which is a smaller version, and then beach 4, which is almost the same. Okay, now let's look at what it is here. It's the data. So if I look it in the folder, it's this, and sample assets have all these. Clicking expand also might have data. What this data is, we're gonna have a look. So let's go to the beach. Let's double click it. This is the folder, and more variation. This is it just a file? This is fine, but what this data is, do we need to have another one? So let's try doing it on our own. Okay, it's not like we don't like pain already. So we're gonna, so it's a sample asset is here. So what I can do, I can say window content browser, another one. Okay, I'm gonna content, like I'm saving it here, and I can make a new folder here. Which tree should we try? Maple Beach, maybe birch only. Okay, so I'll do birch. Okay, because that's clicking aspen and the birch. We can try, and the birch, and now we have all this stuff here. This is skeleton mesh of all these, but what if I want to make it from scratch? What is this? Is it is procedural vegetation is something? So it's a skeleton, branch, individual leaf. I want to see how I can make all these individual things. So this is static mesh, so we don't, this is skeleton mesh. These are individual static leaf. So if I open this this branch, it's a skeleton branch. Or maybe I will not this one, because I see this is a static mesh and this is skeleton mesh. I'll open this one. So we have it here. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. It's manually made mesh. Sorry. So it's just one bone in here to wiggle it. This is one root bone in there. Do we place it to maybe wiggle it? I want to know how we get this. How we are getting this. And then what is happening here is carve. Don't know what happened. And then gravity. It's the gravity of each branch, which is good. Carve. Okay, it's basically removing that point. Is it overall scale or I think it's overall scale. I think it's, let's look at from top. Why it is putting me out of, I think it's just the overall scale and nothing like that. nothing, because you see there are these, okay, and we make it 0.5 and it's still the same. So it's like overall scale. So it's not like it's growing the thing. So it's a remove branches, I believe is okay. So there is length, radius, light, age, generation. So in generation you can, you know, and length. Okay, we can only use one, so maybe we can duplicate this and use multiple times. Okay, so that's good. Mesh builder. Okay, nice. Like it crisp. So how it is dense. Let me make it big. Sorry for not making it earlier. So let's move this up. And now we have segment reduction. 0.1, 0.5, 1. What's nothing? It's not doing anything. Point removal. Nope. Okay, so profile scale, not doing anything. Why is not doing anything? And do we have to do all this? And something is happening with shorted segment allowed is reducing the number of and minimum subdivision does not do. Okay, 3. Okay, yeah, it is reducing. So it's like the circle one. So if I say 8, it takes some time, but it does work. And long segment is 0.5. Okay, so doesn't do anything. How? Okay, I'll hold it. Maximum load from cap the length after simplification to the maintain even geometry to prevent stretch polygon specify. Okay, so even if I 0 to it 1, it's anyway it's doing it nicely because we need more in the larger one and lesser in there, but it seems like I see there are like fewer more here and the lesser on the straighter surface, which is nice. It's already doing it better. And minimum, this one is good. It's on the circle. So the smallest one have 3. So if I scroll, it's just 3 on the smallest one and then more on the larger one, which is good. But where is the trunk one? And this is the profile word. And let's reduce first 0. Now let's see if it change anything. Nothing. I don't know. Okay, so max subdivision I think is overall. So I would say okay 6 and 3. So the large one will have 6, which is good. Again, love the control. So the larger one wants 6 or 12 or 18 and is there. And then there is shorter segment allowed is much better, is reducing overall, but not on, it does not change anything. So if I do 0 on this or do 50 on this, it does not change anything. So that should be easy. I don't know how that works. Okay, and this is huge and like it. So we get even and shorter, so like 0.5 we can do. So we have optimized one, which is one, and let's see in the advanced. Hull, main trunk. Okay, let's see. So it's the retention, basically I think it's more on here. Not word point. What happened? They changed. Okay, hull retention, let's add. Nothing. Hull main trunk is now the ground. I don't know. This, because nothing is changing right now, so I will just reset them for now. And profile, and what is profile? Give something. Nothing. They are giving good stuff, and displacement is there, which is good. Displacement is good, but I don't want displacement, but I want to know how to control. So the bone is good. Is adding the bone, let's make it 1 in their foliage palette. Okay, so it's adding 2 branches. And what this is it's this. Is it static mesh? Yes, it's a static mesh. Nothing significant in this. Some beach branch, that's it, like this one. And let me make it 4, and it's distributing on top of the branch, which is nice. But where is the control? Where's the control? Foliage distributor here. Okay, it's coming afterwards. So I think they have gone with this I think whatever it is 0.5. Okay, so this is leaving more on the top, so I think it's 0.1. It will be more top, 0.01 more on the tip. Nice. And what if I said 2? There's no 2, only 1. Okay, and then we can override the distribution, and suddenly it just say why override should be this. This should not change, guys. What? Okay, okay, let's say 0.1 is more, I think. 1 is like more distance. Base scale 5. Why there are some larger base? Okay, the base, and then there will be tip also, sorry. Base scale, and then minimum scale is 1. Yep, so maybe 2. One is nothing changed now, and if I say 5, the base scale is maximum 2 and that is maximum 1, and nothing change. Max scale 5 is also 1, random scale minimum, random scale maximum, which is good. 1.1, we can give 1.1. so we have randomized scale ramp is again good. It's slowly scaling up, which is good. Or maybe axle angle, change nothing. Yep, it's changing. Oh, it's like the rotating them basically. No, it's parallel to the surface, I believe. It does not help. And axle ramp effect. Okay, so with the curve, I think this one, I think it's the basically slowly turning toward the angle. I don't know. It's weird, like how the settings, you know. Pillow taxi, good stuff. I think this is the natural distribution. It's like the amount of it. Okay, max minimum is 5, 3. Does it increase? Doesn't it change anything, but let's do changing the formation. I think we need it's just a scale we have randomized. There is nothing else we have in here. The scale we changed, and then there is output. What I'm interested in, carve is okay, and then there's beach one. And if I go inside this one, and there's beach one, and it's variant, trunk is okay, JSON path is this one. Where is it? What is this? Where is the JSON for this? How did we reach to these lines? What are these lines? How are we getting these? I don't want JSON. I thought like it will be more. So I'm just basically can create variation from the pre-build presets, nothing more than that, which is a shame basically. If I cannot create anything else other than so this, where from we got this? That's what I'm interested in. What this is also is a question. Is the spline data? I would like to export this one and see. This is good. Did they use Grove to get this data? How did they get this data? That's what I'm interested in. Attribute. And we are here in the carve, and there is nothing I can see. Okay. Gravity is good. I like it, and then mesh editor is good also. But what are these nodes? Like how to get inside? And the gravity is the only one. What? Okay, so the gravity is gravity, and then you do this, and then it's go down. And phototropic is like it goes toward light basically. Okay, then you can put an angle and do bunch of stuff. Yes, it's good, but I hope for more. I thought like we can basically create this where this is coming from. I want to know. Force region export beach 2, and then I think it's the output. It's the export one which we can export it from here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Procedural, nope. It's a voxelized. Okay, nice. There is a now there is this voxelized setting which we also want to try how that works. But I want it to be more fuller so I can see it from distance. Maybe it will be on export basically. Static mesh and Excel mesh basically, which can, I think for them it is good for the things. But no, like I believe there are like bunch of controls are there, but overall I don't feel. What if I want to make a palm tree? Should I wait for them to create the preset for the palms and then make it? I thought that I can create this thing also. Basically a trunk, and then like we already made it in Blender, so which is nice. So it's like some of them it's not there. Natsura, like what Natsura did do, it's something like that, but this is not even close. So like I'm kind of disappointed with this, but it's okay. Let me see if my scene is saved. It's saved, and then we have to do it again. But this time it will be fast. What? There is a terrain. You can see terrain. Wait, let me. After the save, we can look and I can see some terrain. We see need visualization. Maybe it will be there. Maybe. Hmm. Come on, save it. It's too super slow. So I'm kind of disappointed in this one. I can show like how we can make the branches and everything is super fine, but not up to what I was hoping from this one. Don't save. Okay, yeah, it's taking time for this. Okay, so yeah, so the guys, it is almost 2 hours. Okay, so yeah, see, it's gone again now. Is it still loading something? Terrain was just here, no? Let me close this. If you guys have any question, you can ask. I'm closing it. Relaunching Unreal just once to showcase if it happened or not, and then we can just take our leave. Yes, where is it? Where is it? Church. There should be filter to. Okay. Let it open in a minute, and then I will just see if the terrain open up. Otherwise, we'll go with the normal thing. And I could check in UE4 how it used to be. You can say UE4. So if I show you here, so this is how basically they're controlling the tessellation. Basically, we want more. For now, it will be more, and then at distance it will slowly fade away. Yeah, something like that. More crisp in the close, and then as you go further, it will just keep going away. Yeah, so this is camera position, world position, simply, and the world displacement. I don't know if this will work or not. Let's open up our level. Pashiva is good also, Jogard. And there is another one. Let's see this one quickly while our project is opening up. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just building the nodes, so it's good. Let's look at, see, our terrain is here and have something. Let's look at lit day night triangles. It's not there. Terrain is still black. That means let's check in here. Nanite. It's enable Nanite. It's the thing is asking for build data. So I think it's gonna crash afterwards again. And if we look at its material, and basically that is initially is not made for nanite, and we select the material and enable tessellation is on, and we search nanite, and the use by nanite is also on. So basically it's just stuck here. We just need to add basically our build data, which is taking time. So I will just click once again to test it. Afterwards I will see if it works or not, and I will just drop it down. If it don't work, I will test it out. I will convert the scene once again into, see, it's going off. Something is wrong, and yeah, it's not working for some reason. Even if I rebuild data, nothing happens. I will test it. I will convert this whole scene into 5.7 and see how it works. If it does not, then we will just continue with the normal one, normal terrain with normal tessellation, and yeah, see how to achieve the details in there. Just to get that more blending and more detail, we can try PCG and blend it more well with that, and we can try creating our own also. Okay, see, we have more control. Yeah, for that's it. Like it's, I know it's a bit more chaotic right now, and this is how the development is. We get bugs, we get issues, and we go around and fix them together. Okay, so I hope this was helpful and you guys learned something new. Do check it out. There was like a bunch of things we have covered. So if you want me to cover something specific which you want to know and want to understand, do join the bootcamp from the link given in the chat, and ask it in the Discord, or even in the when we are going live, and ask there. We are mostly I'm trying to do it now, and maybe I will do an earlier one also, but mostly I will try to do it in the same time. It's 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central European time every day. So we make progress on our scene. It's right now it's much chaotic, but we'll surely finish it up in this month, next month basically. And yeah, yeah, just keep working on your scene, and we'll look at it also in the feedback session on Friday, the same time possibly. So yeah, I will share that in the group when we do, and I'm happy that we are doing it. So the second day, let's keep it continuing it, keep doing this live streams and working on the scene. As soon as we finish, we checked a little bit of the foliage tool, which is a disappointment. So do check it out. The last half an hour of the stream, where we checked the new foliage vegetation tool by Unreal Engine Epic Games. And yeah, so if you want me to try something new in there or do a different experiment, let me know if that use case will work in that or not. So for me it is not that useful right now, so I will move on to the other tools and create other stuff. But yeah, overall, thank you very much joining on the stream, and hope you had fun, and I will see you tomorrow.